Hi Cancer, and welcome to your Cancer Full Moon Tarot reading. The Cancer Full Moon is on December 22nd, so this tarot reading will cover the time frame of December 22nd through January 19th or 20th or so. So Cancer, this is your full moon, the only one you get of the whole year, and you guys are getting the full moon that comes right after the winter solstice and is the last moon of the year as far as full moons go. And it's very powerful energy, Cancer. I have seen it through all the readings I have done so far. It's healing, it's empowering, and it's opening portals for people. So being that this is your full moon energy, Cancer, not only is it, carrying with you for these next 4 weeks, but this is your full moon energy, so it's like going to be with you all year in a sense. So Cancer, let's see how this is impacting you the most. Okay, ooh, we got Saturn return age. And we have Aries. I am. Woo, Cancer. You guys are getting very empowered with this full moon energy. And because I see this more as like healing for everybody with this full moon, things that you've been really suffering and struggling with, like I'm running out of time, or regret of I wish I would have done this, I wish I would have done that, I wish I would have handled this differently, like that energy is starting to wash away from you. That regret, I wish I would have, like that's starting to wash away, and you're replacing it with I am, I will, I can, watch me. And it's like this new energy taking over you. You don't, if you've been very like oppressed throughout 2018, going through a lot of different struggles where you just can't feel like you get a break or that you can catch your breath, you kind of maybe got stuck in this thinking of, it's life is not fair. Why is this happening to me? It doesn't matter what I do. It's always the same thing. If only I had done this. If only I had done that. And so if you really kind of struggled with that through 2018, come 2019, you don't care anymore, Cancer. You're like, you know what? That was that. That's the past. There's nothing I can do to change that. But I have the power right now today for my experience today and what's coming in the future. So if you were feeling kind of just really worn out and I'm never going to catch a break and nothing's ever going to work out, you are naturally, through this full moon energy, getting empowered to shift that thinking, and you're finding a new belief in yourself, a new belief in the universe. Others of you, this is like an idea that you've been holding on to, thinking about for a very long time. You're finally going to start taking the steps towards it in a much more serious fashion than you ever have before. Cancer, others of you, this is like something that has been a long time in the making, a long time coming, and finally now with your full moon energy, it begins. It either fully manifests, Cancer, or it's through this next 4 weeks, or it's finally beginning over these next 4 weeks with the full manifestation taking place by the time the sun is in Aries, which is end of March through April. So let's pull some more cards. Look at this. We have winter. Winter's going to be a very powerful time for you, Cancer, because here in the northern hemisphere, winter solstice, 21st, we're going into winter, right? So yeah, this all starts for you whatever this meant for you personally, those few scenarios I gave, it's all beginning now in winter. If you're in the southern hemisphere, obviously it would be summer for you, right? But it starts now. So some of you, it starts now, or it's manifesting now. Others of you, it starts now. And by that, the time the sun is in Aries, it's fully there. And look at this. We have understanding. Yep, that's losing that guilt that I wish I would have done XYZ, and coming to peace with the way things actually are and how they worked out, because you see how it's built you and set you up for where you truly want to go in the future. And look at this. Here's that healing energy that I was talking about. And action. Oh my God, what did I say? Right next to Aries, there it is. There is the action taking place where you are ready, Cancer. There's no more holding back. There's no more self-doubt. There's no more regret. And some of you, again, this is like some sort of idea that you've thought about for a really, really long time. And now you are finally going to take the action and the steps to make it a reality. Others, this is something that has been a long time in the making, a long time coming. And now here it is. It finally begins. And you make sure, Cancer, that any sort of divine action you feel called to do, you know, drive a certain different way home, call an old friend, just whatever you feel really led to do over these next 4 weeks, do it. Even if it seems completely unrelated to what you're trying to achieve or work towards, just do it, all right? Because something is brewing here and unfolding for Cancer. And a deep, deep healing for you guys. And finally, some understanding about things that you're like, why did it play out this way? Why did this person do that? Why does this particular thing keep happening to me? It's just all going to start making sense under this full moon in your sign, and it is going to recharge those batteries and bring you back to life fully, because there is things that are, it is time, Cancer. And I believe, wasn't your 2019 forecast saying 2019 was going to be your year, Cancer? Well, I kind of see that coming out right here once again. So let's pull some more cards for further clarity. Yeah, look at that. We got the Strength card. And this is like basically, it doesn't matter. Like on this side, you know, stand up, don't be afraid. Even don't be afraid to like shine your own light, toot your own horn. On this side, it's basically what refuses to be destroyed cannot be destroyed. And it takes great courage and strength, right, to face down your demons. And that, Cancer, I feel you have done and achieved, and that's why we're coming into this understanding. Yeah, because look at, under that we have the 10 of Pentacles. That is the completion of a cycle of energy, but this is quite positive. And you see this old man depicted here. You're coming into great wisdom, great knowledge, great understanding that you have earned, Cancer, through all of these experiences and choices and things that you thought were just a mess and not right. You are coming to understand how it's all connected, and yes, it all happened for a reason, and you wouldn't change it now, because where you are headed, my friends, looks very good. And look at this. Now we have the Emperor. So you have Aryan energy very strong here. Could have it be involved with an Aries, maybe even a Leo with the Strength card here. But this to me is, once you are fully healed, Cancer, and freed of the energy of this, you are very empowered. You are strong within yourself. You're a boss. You're ready to take on a whole plethora of new challenges and circumstances and situations. And it's like, bring it on. I'm hungry, universe. Give me more. Whereas over here, you know, coming into this, you're just like, I give it away all now. I just don't care. But no, that's all changing Yeah, because look, we end it with the Nine of Wands, which is your reward. So, Cancer, I would just like to point out that we have fire, 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 fire energy, and then we have earth, and then earth right here because Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn. Capricorn's an earth sign. So, fire and earth, Cancer, to me, that's like, it's finally, the energies are flowing. Spirit has your back. It's time to take action because things are finally going to manifest into the physical after a very long, hard journey, and you understand, and it starts now. Cancer, some of you, this full manifestation will take place over this 4 weeks, but for others, it starts now and moves until the sun goes into Aries at the end of April. I'm sorry, at the end of March and then through April. So, Cancer, let's pull you a couple more cards. All right there, I feel. Oh, and before I even look at these, I want to say one more thing. Thank you, Spirit. Of course, God, sometimes I get so excited in reading the like most obvious that I should say just totally escapes me. Cancer, 2019 is your year with Capricorn for the eclipses, okay? And the first one starts on the 5th or 6th of January, just depending on where you live in the world. It's a new moon in Capricorn partial solar eclipse. Well, Saturn rules Capricorn. You and Capricorn are on the same axis, so you're having the eclipses this year. Yeah, very, very powerful energy for you guys, starting with your Cancer full moon. Then again, 2 weeks later with this eclipse energy with the Capricorn, new moon. And then there's this manifestation that takes place by the time the sun is in Aries. However, because I see this Capricorn new moon partial solar eclipse being strong for you guys, this is going to be where something begins to open, okay, and goes all the way through to the end of the year because Capricorn has a second new moon at the very end of December. All right, so Cancer, manifestation this next 4 weeks, and then again by the time the sun is in Aries, and then also outside of that there is this other thing taking place between now and the end of the year that's really opening you up, because we do have a 10 here, so that completion, and then we have a 9, almost that completion. So yeah, either a manifestation in the next 4 weeks or by the time the sun moves into Aries. And then the other side of that is for all of you, there's something that is slowly opening and happening over the course of 2019 with the final manifestation taking place in December of 2019. So over here under Saturn return, emotions are running high, supermoon. And over here, oh, look it. Oh, I love this. You and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer. That's your energy, Cancer, right there. Okay? Yeah, you are so empowered. You don't even know what is coming your way, but it's big. And all these really heavy emotions are going away. You have completed your cycle, Cancer, and you're coming into new things, much happier things. This is your year for eclipses, okay? And come time for your new moon, which I believe is at the beginning of July, and we have eclipse happening around that time. We have a new moon eclipse happening. I'm pretty sure of that for you guys. Look, it's right there, Cancer. Yeah, so this eclipse season is so powerful for you guys all through 2019, but Cancer, it's positive. It's not that scary stuff where relationships are breaking up out of nowhere and we're losing our job and all these things are changing because we've got to change or our vibration has changed. This is not that energy. It's like all of that's already happened in 2018. All that shifting and cleaning and clearing and purging and you name it, it's like taking place in 2018. So in 2019, it's time for the blessing, the manifestations of that work to come your way, all right? So, Cancer, that is your full moon reading. I am wishing you all the best. Take care.